is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Let me order. Yeah, I'd like to place an order.
What you like?
Yeah, I'd like 3 orders of garlic chicken. And then 3 orders of white rice. And then... Oh, hey, you guys want soup? Sure. Yeah, 3 orders of wonton soup. Some fortune cookies, too. Gosh, I think that's about it. No, that's it. No, and then. That's all I want. then nothing else because I'm done ordering, okay? No. See, all I want is the 3 orders of the garlic chicken and the 3 orders of the white rice. And the soup, dude. Oh, and the wonton soup. And the cookies fortune. Hey, and the fortune cookies. Yeah. So it's just the chicken, the rice, the soup, and the fortune cookies, and that's it. And then you can put it in a brown paper bag and come put it in my hand because I'm ready to eat. I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games. No, and then. 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 Let me start to piss me off, lady. And then I'm going to come in there and I'm going to put my foot in your ass if you say and then again.
Hello and welcome to the Mental Health Hotline. If you are obsessive-compulsive, press 1 repeatedly. If you are codependent, ask someone to press 2 for you. If you have multiple personalities, press 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are paranoid, we know what you are and what you want. Stay on the line and we'll trace your call. If you're delusional, press 7 and your call will be transferred to the mothership. If you are schizophrenic, listen carefully and a small voice will tell you which number to press. If you're depressive, it doesn't matter which number you press, no one will answer you. If you're dyslexic, press 69696969. If you have a nervous disorder, please fidget with the hash key until the beep. After the beep, please wait for the beep. If you have a short-term memory loss, please try your call again later. And if you have low self-esteem, hang up. All our operators are too busy to talk to you.
Let's do.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the go. You know the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Biden Joe to the old folks' home, 'cause his mind don't even work no more. Gonna take Biden Joe to the old folks' home, 'cause his mind don't even work no more. Corn popping Cadillacs, Lady Gaga's got my back. I can't remember Jack, 'cause my brain is melted wax. We hold these truths to be self-evident, you'll see. All men and women are created. You know the thing. Can't even remember nothing. I don't even know why I'm running. I can't even remember nothing.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
If there's no teleprompter, I begin to stutter. Blonde leg hairs in the water. Can I sniff your daughter? Challenge you to push-ups. Tell the working man to shut up. Socialists are fed up. Bernie, you've been set up. Can't even remember nothing. I don't even know why I'm running. I can't even remember nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take Banjo to the old folks' home, 'cause his mind don't even work no more. Gonna take Banjo to the old folks' home, 'cause his mind don't even work no more.
That's a stupid way to say it.
You know, Donald Trump was asked
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, probably best I don't.
Hey, are you a big fat bastard who loves eating at Outback Steakhouse but thinks the portions are too small?
Well, good news, fat ass, because now there's the Outback Steakhouse Extreme. We don't have a bloomin' onion, we have a bloomin' pumpkin. You know what else we got? Elephant steaks, 50-pound elephant steaks. And why don't you wash it down with 40 ounces of malt liquor and ranch dressing, you fat fuck? Outback Steakhouse Extreme. Punish your toilet.
This is a song for the ladies. But fellas, listen closely. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you got to make some love and fucking give her some smooches too. Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm gonna fuck you softly. I'm gonna screw you gently. I'm gonna hump you sweetly. I'm gonna ball you discreetly. And then you say, hey, I brought you flowers. And then you say, wait a minute, Sally, I think I got something in my teeth. Could you get it out for me? That's fucking teamwork. What's your favorite position? That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your favorite dish? I'm not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. And then I'm gonna love you completely. And I fucking fuck you discreetly. And then I fucking bone you completely. But then I'm gonna fuck you hard.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
God love you, Karen. God love you. 30 seconds until I put on the frickin' mics, you just blast right in through the door. I'm here! I'm here!
Put the truck in park. I'm pretty sure.
I really hope so. It's not that busy out there. It really isn't. So I'm sure like you sitting in the middle of the road, or maybe on the other end of the road.
You've got to stop asking if I'm coming early in the day. Like, try
Why?
5 or 5. Because I'm like,
You're gonna forget. I know you are.
no,
You will forget.
I was fine. You're gonna try like maybe 5:30 because I was doing good. My time was great.
And then all of a
I go
sudden,
out
screwed
to the
up.
car. It's raining, so I
Yeah.
gotta turn the headlights on, and the toggle switch for the lights fell off.
What is with you in cars? You have almost the worst luck, just like that one out there, my wife.
It's horrible. So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So this is like 10 to 6. I was leaving 10 to 6. David had to run and get a new toggle switch to put on there. I'm like,
And he was able to do that all in like record time, huh?
yeah, well, thank goodness we're only like a mile from downtown now.
Oh my, you're right.
It was
Yeah, that's right.
horrible.
You can go right into downtown, right past all the Mexicans, and you
Yep.
go ahead and get a toggle switch for next to nothing. Great.
Yeah, I think we have an AutoZone or something down there now.
They actually make them in Arcadia?
What, AutoZones?
Holy shit.
We even have an O'Reilly's. Right?
Wow. That's amazing.
They're stepping their game up.
Which is worse, O'Reilly's or AutoZone?
Actually, sometimes O'Reilly's beats AutoZone.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
I haven't been in either one, but and they're right next to a Mexican restaurant.
What?
Yeah, so you can like fix your truck in the parking lot.
Well, everything's next to a Mexican restaurant there in Arcadia. A Mexican restaurant's
only
next to
have
a
two.
Mexican restaurant.
We only have 2.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we do.
Bullshit.
I mean, you've got your little carts and stuff, like street side carts,
You know, they count that.
which suck. Oh my God, they suck.
Listen, when I was at Disney this past weekend, we were trying to go ahead and get some reservations for like Mexican or something. And Alyssa was saying, like, you know, the best Mexican is in the mom and pop shops. I would think, you know, the little carts that they use, I bet you that's better Mexican than most stuff.
I thought so. So I made a point. To hit every single one of them because I told David, I said, that's the authentic stuff, you know? Horrible.
Yep.
There's no flavor. The meat was tough. And like he ordered a taco. When you order a taco, if you just say, I want a soft taco, what do you think is going to be on it?
Pussy.
Okay. No,
I'm just saying.
That's
maybe?
if you order fish taco.
Oh, fish taco. Excuse me.
Literally just the meat. There's no fixings on it. Nothing.
Really?
I'm like, what is this? And if they ever give you this little cup that looks like pico sauce, don't
It's not pico
eat
sauce.
What
does it look like?
It looks just like pico sauce.
It
but
does.
Yes, it's all fresh.
It's imitation.
Chopped up. No, it's all fresh and chopped up, but it is hot. Like there's got to be ghost peppers in there.
Oh, she'll love that.
Oh my
Alyssa
God,
will love
I was dying. I couldn't breathe. I was like,
I can't freaking stand hot stuff. I mean, I can stand a little bit of fire, little bit, like maybe smoke. That's it though. That one over there. You can go ahead and put one of those, one of those things that they twirl around when they do the street shows. You can put one of those in her mouth. Yeah, it won't even affect her.
Well, that's David too. He loves the hot, spicy stuff, but not me. I don't do it. And Kelsey, I had to make her stop because she was actually ending up with stomach problems.
What do you? Okay.
What?
By the way, you get my pot?
Yes, it's in there on the table.
Listen, I want to thank you very much for watching the dogs over the weekend. I appreciate that. Then I come home to one less spaghetti pot. You have no idea how crazy my life has been. You have no idea. Why did you take the spaghetti pot? What happened?
Well, okay. So I had a funeral, a memorial service, and my housewarming party all on Saturday.
You were just all worked out, weren't you?
Yes. So Friday night, I was like, okay, no big deal. Well, first off, I was going to cook at home, but then David got called in to do a job out at Hertz Arena. So
yeah, I know. I was jealous.
I had
he's over there. He's over there changing stages for band members.
Did you hear who?
No, I didn't.
It was Alabama. So you wouldn't have been that jealous.
I wouldn't have been that jealous.
So,
I mean, Alabama's a good country band. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not. I'm just
right.
That's not my style.
So, but that's who he was changing. I forget. I forget who the other band was, but
doesn't really matter.
So
you say Alabama, he's there.
He thinks he's doing a changeover, and a changeover, you literally switch out each band's equipment. That's it.
Okay.
He ended up going. He did the changeover, but then he didn't get off. Let's see. They started at 9 at night, and they ended up leaving there at 6:45 in the morning.
Party.
It was
how many senior citizens did he bang at that night?
They were dead by the time they got done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, they're dead. So he was corpse fucking them.
It was basically. He said it was so bad. It was because usually you don't do that. Usually you do the tear down of the stage and everything's done the next day because it is a full 8 to 14 hour job.
Yeah.
And nope. They decided to do it all at one time.
God.
So, needless to say, him and the boys were completely beat. And
what?
Well, from working.
What is that?
Somebody's.
You brought a vibrator into?
No, I got rid of the volume, so now it's vibrating.
Here's a.
I turned off all the notifications, but anyway, since he got called out for that, I couldn't stay home and cook,
right? Because
we were going to be swapping cars.
Yep.
And
so you went ahead and
I cooked here.
Yeah,
but I forgot something to put. I was like, he's got every pot and pan you can imagine.
Yeah,
cooking it's not going to be a problem.
Do you see inside there? It's the cabinets are so goddamn small. It's like I could barely go ahead and fit a spaghetti pot in there. It's bad.
I had nothing to transport it in after it was cooked.
Yeah.
So I was like, ugh. So I was like, I'll just bring it back. And then I was like, no, he's stopping by my house on Sunday, so that's fine. I'll just give it to him then. And then he didn't stop by.
Want to thank everybody for tuning in on Just for Fun Radio. We are actually, finally, Scotty gave me permission for the page. So we actually got the Just for Fun people on there. I think I kind of weeded most of them out because I do my bits in the beginning of the show. But I want to say hey to Michelle Ivy, Jeff Mooney, Bro Andy Bass, Chris. Basically, everybody's up there. I'm putting everybody's chat up there, so we appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully, we won't bore the shit out of you.
How do I share? Everybody I share this to says it comes up unavailable. They showed me screenshots of it. I don't understand.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says attachment unavailable. And I shared from the live.
Yeah, let me give it to you one more time.
Okay.
Not that. I'm talking about give you the feet. No, that sounds bad too.
Just give me the link.
I'll give you the
Send me
stop
the link.
Stop it now. Stop it. Just
See
stop.
if this works.
I don't know.
Well, I tried to share.
You know what it is? It might be a sharing from my personal page. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Here. It's sent to you now. See if that works. First off, open it up and see if it works.
Right.
And then we'll go from there. Jesus Christ, Facebook. I hate you. 813, by the way, for those of you who have not seen the show, you can call in 813-699-5353. Yay! Check deposited. Okay, anyway, beside the point. 813-699-5353. If you want to go ahead and call in the show, you can. For those of you that have not tuned in before, this is basically every fucking topic available type of story or type of thing. So we actually have some topics that we're going to talk about. We have some other things, just like general life BS we talk about. We do kind of touch on politics. Karen is the one that likes to fondle Trump's balls every once in a while. Mm-hmm. And when he, and you see that, you heard that. Mm-hmm. That's no joke. That's no joke. That's what it is. So if you want to go ahead and high five Karen, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine. But yeah, anything and everything is open and available. If you want to go ahead and find out what we're going to be talking about, go ahead and like my Facebook page, The Charles Richardson Show. We post all of our articles on there that we'll go over, and some that we don't. There is actually a video on there that I kind of want to go ahead and play for you. I don't understand what the concept was of this. It was funny as shit. You have not seen this, I don't think. So I'm actually going to bring it into you right now. So here, let's see. Can we put this together? Watch this shit. This is just freaking crazy. So anybody that's actually listening on the radio, there is a lady. This is in McDonald's, by the way. This is a lady who's on the other side where the employees are, on the other side of the counter, and just going off on these people. Here. She went ahead and throws the shit down.
She's got you on video. You hit me and her. I don't give a fuck. You can go to prison. Okay, then I'll go to fucking battery. Then I'll go to prison. Do not touch her again. I don't go to fucking honey, don't touch my boss again. Whatever. Please.
Now,
what the fuck ever.
Honestly, I'm over here like thinking, you're going to go to prison because you got into a fight with a fucking McDonald's employee?
Shit.
Really? Now she's squeezing her fat ass in to get a drink. You seeing this, Karen?
No.
No, you got to see this. Even if you just go to my page and play the video, this is crazy. Right, she's getting her drink. Maybe I should just fast forward this.
How could you even stay in there after doing something like that?
I don't know. She went and got her drink, and now she's back. She's just walking back there. And this is where she gets taken down by the manager. Oh, and she starts wailing on her.
Oh, my God. Ooh, she got that weave and everything.
I know, right? Pull that weave out.
World star. She gave me a motherfucking black eye. Get out of here.
You think
Apparently,
I give a shit?
I mean, she gave you ice for the black eye.
Here's some ice. Here's some ice because you got knocked the fuck out by a McDonald's employee. Would you like fries with that?
Oh, my God.
You know, she goes back for more. And there's the cop, finally. He's having a bad hair day.
Ooh, she's going to jail.
Oh, yeah, she's going to jail. Fucking crazy. Anyway. It's just insane. It's just insane how I don't. You know, what was the issue? What was such the big deal? Did they go ahead, they fuck up and give you a medium instead of a large? Was there onions on your freaking quarter pounder? You know, did they not give you enough ketchup for your fries? I mean, what the fuck? What could possibly go wrong at a McDonald's that makes you want to go ahead and have a physical altercation with everybody? It's like she wanted to take everybody on. Honestly, I mean, listen, I get that there's issues. Oh, thank God. Tony D's here to save the show. Tony, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
Man, you didn't see the video, did you?
I did.
What the hell, man? Are you calling about that?
That's what I call a Mick fucking flurry.
Damn right. I called her a Big Mama, going for a Big Mac.
That's what I call a fucking Mick flurry right there, laying haymakers.
Yeah. Christian says, "I'll go to prison," she says. It's like, why are you going to prison? You're at a McDonald's. I assaulted a McDonald's worker. What for? Well, I don't know.
Like, how could that possibly be worth it?
How does that make any sense?
And how does that make your bad day feel better?
It's all about the Big Mac, huh?
Ew.
It's all about the or it could be about the McRib.
Well, there's no McRibs going on right now. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're not in season.
Stock, dude. They're not.
You know what I had the other day?
You had the fried chicken ice cream.
Not yet.
No. I ordered that. By the way.
Yeah. Good.
I did order it. It should be here in like 3 weeks.
$80 a bucket of chicken ice cream. Ice cream shaped like fried chicken.
It was $96 with shipping and handling.
Jesus Christ, dude! Could have just gone ahead down there and just got like a bucket of freaking vanilla for like $6 at your grocery store. Instead, you go ahead and get a bucket of fried chicken ice cream.
I'm curious, man.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Curious.
I mean, listen, most of that stuff
Listen, you brought it up on the show.
I did, but you brought... No. Stop there. Stop right there. You brought it to my attention. I started scrolling through it, and you brought the subject up first. I just...
Desserts.
You're right. And I went ahead. Now, what would you call it?
The chicken ice cream.
Now, what would you call it if it happened at Popeyes, Christian says? I don't know. King. I don't know. What would you call it if it happened at Popeyes? It'd be different.
Popped an eye, all right.
Popped an eye.
What would I call it if I called it at Popeyes?
Yeah. Fuck you, spending
Popeye knockout.
Chicken wing.
No, I'm thinking Popeye.
Black guys
Popeye the Sailor Man. Thinking Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Popeye
go.
knocking the
You want your spinach with that?
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. This thing goes viral. Nobody's going to fuck with McDonald's employees anymore.
Who's finger licking good?
That's KFC.
That's KFC.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's why Popeyes would piss you off.
Popeyes doesn't have like a trademark.
Slogan. Yeah,
they got that dude that on the one of the commercials. I love Popeyes, and that's what my son keeps saying.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We got this new place up here called Kobe's Chicken. It's a New Orleans type fried chicken place.
Anything that's anything New Orleans type, dude, you gotta go ahead and get some of that. Because you know what?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Popeyes is not New Orleans. I don't care what they say.
No.
That's not New Orleans.
I've never been there.
Yeah, that's kind of like saying that freaking Domino's with their big New Yorker pizza with whoever the fuck sells it.
Right.
That's not New Yorker style. Please, I don't care. I don't care what you say. Who's the hell is that? Who you got with you?
That's my daughter in the background.
Oh, okay.
I just got home.
Oh,
I'm dead ass tired, dude.
Well, hey man, I understand if you're working like a triple, man. I understand that. So
yeah, I went in at 4 and worked my whole entire log today.
Jesus,
till about 6:45. So I'm pretty dead to the world right now.
Yeah. Oh, well, listen, I appreciate you calling in. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it.
I always got to call it. When are we doing this American cheese and Oreos?
When do we do? I guess not tonight.
No, but you want a Friday?
Friday. Let's do a Friday.
Okay.
American cheese and Oreos. We'll do that. So it's a Facebook made me do it.
Has to be white American cheese.
I have white American cheese.
Okay, white American and Oreos. All right, done.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we do that.
Wrap the Oreo in the American cheese.
Yep.
and indulge in the sweetness of saltiness.
I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm not
feeling it either, but I'll try it.
Yeah, we'll do it, but only because of that.
And I did try wrapping watermelon in cheese because
you know what you should try?
It was not good.
Somebody went ahead and posted mustard and watermelon.
Yeah, that's another one. Well,
I think we may have to do a double take because we're not doing it tonight.
David tried the mushrooms. Now, God, what the hell is wrong with me?
Oh, what the hell is wrong with you?
Mustard and marshmallows, and he liked it too.
Mustard and
Yeah, I didn't like it.
We're not.
Well,
doing
there's a reason why he holds 2-week poops.
Leave him
That's
alone.
probably true.
Leave me alone. Leave him alone.
I asked him the other day. I said, "Are you feeling okay?" And he goes, "Why?" I said, "Well, you're looking a little bloated." He goes, "Yeah, I'm all right." And I said, "Have you made any stops recently?" And he's like, "Shut up." Like, I'm just asking.
This, just to let everybody know, Karen's squeeze basically does not go to the bathroom, number 2, anymore. Period.
Well, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But he will not do it at home.
Yeah, he'll never do it at home.
No.
Because now that you guys in a house.
No, it doesn't. We've had beautiful houses. We've had bathrooms the size of master bedrooms, and he still wouldn't go.
Yeah. So we'll do it Friday. We got to get David back on the show sooner.
Actually, he may be here Friday.
Okay, good. So, Tony, you're going to be on the show Friday unless you get called in?
No, Fridays are my light day, so I'll always be on Fridays.
Okay, so
Sweet.
Friday we got you in. That's good. All right, so Friday we got you in. We may have David in, and we're going to have the Oreos and the American cheese taste test.
Did you hear about the man who was swallowed by a whale?
I saw your post.
It was Geppetto. Yeah, Geppetto got swallowed by the whale. Right?
This is a real story. This guy was lobster diving up in like Mass, and next thing he knows, he's inside of a fucking giant whale squirming around.
How's the whale that fucking big?
And
they're huge.
No, Shamu's not that big.
No, we're
talking about
like
blue whale.
I was going to say that would have to be a humpback whale.
Yeah.
He got swallowed whole by the whale.
Did he go ahead and actually sail into the whale's mouth like, Pinocchio?
He got sucked in there, dude. He got sucked in there like a blowjob. Like, it was no... He got in there. He said that he felt the muscles starting to clench on him, and then the whales supposedly shot him out, and he went flying.
Bullshit. All of that is bullshit. Yeah. All of that is bullshit.
Dude, no, it's real. It's real. It's a real story.
I want to say hi to Alyssa Reynolds. She says, ew. I think she's talking about the Oreos and American cheese.
Well, being swallowed by a whale's probably gross, too.
That might be, too.
If only he had a waterproof GoPro, that would have been cool.
Right? Can you imagine the hits on YouTube? This is me getting swallowed by a fucking whale. Here. This is inside the whale's stomach. Now I'm going down his anus. Here, you see how tight this is? Imagine trying to fuck this.
Oh my god.
Hey, how's Will doing?
Dude, so you hear the news on him?
No.
Yeah, so what do you have? MS?
Yeah.
And something else. He has God, I can't talk today.
Conditions.
Yeah, he has 2 conditions.
They found masses in his brain.
Yeah, so he's going through a lot, man. We're gonna keep it on the DL. That's his story to tell. So if he wants to come on and tell, he can do so.
I'll keep him in my prayers.
Absolutely, got to pray out to Will. And he's a
I saw the thing for him, so I was just wondering what was going on.
Yeah,
so.
He's a good friend. I mean, he's supported both my shows, this one and my sports show when I had it. He's a good man. So I definitely keep him in your prayers.
Well, maybe he'll call in with a goofy story today.
I don't think goof is on his mind right now, man. I don't think goof is on his mind.
His personal life's bad, and this is bad news, and he's pretty down.
Yeah, he's bad news. Christian said the guy must have been, he ended up diving and ended up getting swallowed, so. Don't know how you get swallowed. Don't you think you like see this thing coming and start like
you would think so?
I don't know.
Of course, that's a lot of force. When
listen, I know a lot of guys want to get swallowed, but not by a whale. And I'm not talking. That's a different story. Anyway,
Charles, what would you do if you got swallowed by a whale?
Lean back, relax, smoke a cigar, and shut up.
I would freak out.
Shut up. What if I do? What would I do if I got swallowed by a whale? Well, let's see. What would I do? I don't know. Nothing. Build a fire. Maybe, hopefully, you'll swallow some wood. Maybe a lighter. Build a fire and cook all the fish in there. I'm going to do a true Geppetto type deal.
True.
Yeah.
I just have a question for Google here.
Well, you have a question.
Because I just want to know if it's scientifically possible to like be blown out a blowhole of a whale.
I'm sure it is if you're small enough.
I don't know. I can't imagine.
I don't know.
Google's being stupid.
We need to figure this out.
Must, I guess. I don't know.
You live near SeaWorld, so what's up?
They don't have fucking huge ass fucking whales.
The largest they have is orcas.
Yeah. They just got Shamu doing the freaking hoop show.
See if you can fit in that.
Fuck you. Stop it. I'd be a large meal to that fucking fish.
Where's Scotty at tonight? Is he joining us?
I don't see him on. He hasn't made a chat. If he is, he's listening. If he's listening, he's not typing. But
no.
It's all
good. He's had an interesting show this week.
Yeah, but it's still entertaining though. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. Got to give it to him.
Very entertaining,
dude. Get some sleep.
Very. Yeah, no, I gotta go to bed.
It says that it looks like there aren't many great matches for your research.
Don't egg him on. Just let him go to sleep.
Yeah, so I will catch you guys Friday.
Good night, Tony. Mm-hmm.
Good night.
La, 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 la. All right, get out of here. Fucking Tony. 813-699-5353. Swallowed by a freaking huge whale. I got confirmation that was true. But I don't know, like, how. But whatever. If it's true, it's true. It don't bother me any.
I wonder if anybody was with him or if he was just by himself.
I don't think he was. No. I don't think so. I think he was by himself. I mean, because you would think if you got swallowed by a whale, two of you, you could have at least...
No, I don't mean that they were, like, in there together. I'm just saying, like, on the same excursion together.
Oh, so you know what? It could have been one of those things where, like, we're trying to kill somebody, we're going to hide the body, let the whale swallow him. Just have the whale swallow him.
Yeah. That would be kind of a high risk to take. Like, would it really happen?
I can imagine it happening, but it's got to be some extreme circumstances. Number one, where in the freaking ocean is this? Where is it? And what are you doing? Are you in a boat? Are you in a canoe? Are you in a kayak? What are you doing?
He was in the water crabbing.
So he had to have a boat. You mean to tell me the fucking whale swallowed him and the boat?
No, just him, because he was already in the water. It's kind of like snorkeling almost.
Oh, okay. Well, at some point in time, you have to be open to your surroundings. So when you see a huge fucking big-ass whale coming at you, you kind of want to maybe go back to your boat. Just saying. I think that would be the ultimate thing to do. Go back to your fucking boat if you see a big blue friggin' whale coming at you, jaws open, ready to suck you in like a freaking Hoover vacuum.
It's... Did you see that orca whale that was after the sea otter?
No.
It was last week, too. And this little otter, I'm telling you what, it was hauling balls across the water. And these fishermen filmed the whole thing.
Right.
And it climbed up by the motor of the boat, up on the little ledge. And it climbed there to safety. And this orca whale came like right within feet of the boat.
That's scary.
Yeah.
This is why, I'm just going to say it right now. This is why I don't go into the fucking ocean.
Oh.
It was sharks at first. Now I got to deal with whales, otters, orcas. I mean, listen, even if I stepped on a crab and that thing clawed my freaking toes, I'd freak out. I don't want that. Listen, get me to a pool on the beach. Perfect. I get the view, and I get to swim in something that nobody goes in. But at the very least, I could see, because there's been gators spotted in a pool. Yeah. There's been hammerheads spotted 10 to 15 feet from shore in Florida recently. Yeah. I'm done. I'm not stepping foot or going near the water ever again.
Well, that's why you're supposed to shuffle your feet a little bit.
No, I don't need to shuffle my feet because they'll be gone if I do. If I make too much movement, they're going to just eat them.
Go somewhere where there's a lifeguard.
Yeah, because the lifeguard's going to go ahead and beat up a shark.
No, but they're up higher so they can see and whistle, alarm if there's sharks in the area.
No, because that's going to bring me some type of post-traumatic stress. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Why can't I just go to a pool or a water park, get my jollies in, instead of having to go to the beach?
In all my years of being in Florida, only once have I been in the water and there been a shark.
Well, you know something? How many times has there been hammerheads? Because I think there's been like a handful of reports just this week alone. Yeah. Of them coming almost on shore. These fuckers have no freaking fear.
They swam right around there was people on floats. And it's one of those, they're real thin, but you can lay on them so that like your feet and your arms aren't in the water or anything. Yeah. So they're floating, and everybody in their boat is like, just stay there. They're laughing, but it really wasn't funny.
No, you know what
they're like, just stay there, and they're counting the hammerhead sharks, and that was last week.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but they didn't attack. They just swam around.
It's like, you know what I'm thinking? It's like we're laying on there. That's the platter. We're on the fucking buffet. But sharks are coming around to see, okay, which one do I want?
They're not aggressive.
Oh, bullshit.
I mean, I don't want to be near one.
You want to test one?
Great white. But you
know what? That would be a social media made me do it. Go out there in the freaking ocean and see how aggressive sharks are.
I've only been in the water with one, and that I was 11 years old, first trip to Florida.
That's one too many in my case.
My foster mom, the whole ride from Maryland, she was like, if I tell you girls to get out of the water or run or whatever, don't question me, don't say it. So sure as shit, she tells me, Karen, out. And I'm like, why? She goes, I said get out of the... But why?
Christian said he was with two other people on his boat. There was two other people on his boat, I should say. And Alyssa says that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I'm never going in the fucking water. Never. Ever. So I'm not doing it.
You've never been in the ocean?
Oh, I've been in the ocean. I've been in the... Listen, grew up north. You have a lot of ocean. And I used to, slam into the waves and everything like that. I loved it. Coming down here, up until I was like an adult, like 18, 19, 20, used to go to a beach. But the beach always looked gross. But we went there. Everybody went there. Right. But it's like, and half the time I got sick, half the time I didn't. Nobody thought anything of it. Turns out fucking sewage was leaking in there. So we stopped going. And that's it. We never went. Now, anytime I go to the beach, I'm going for like a sunset, getting a date, trying to rub elbows with the right girl, and then I'm going to go back and, slam the shit out of her. But it's like, that's all I do. Maybe I'll put my feet in the water. That's it. Ankle deep. That's it. I'm not talking about knee deep, thigh deep. No, that's too dangerous. Because that's what that shark was in there. That hammerhead shark, I think, was like thigh deep water. And you know how big these sharks are. I mean, they were pretty good size. Even the smaller ones, they're pretty decent size.
Take a small chunk.
Yeah. They'll take a bite out of you like you take a bite out of a turkey leg. That's what they look at. Ooh, this guy has a great pair of turkey legs.
Well, ankle deep, you got to watch for jellyfish and stingrays.
I didn't even think about that now. That's more reasons for me not to do it.
You're supposed to do the stingray shuffle.
Yeah, Alyssa, exactly. They're looking for food. Guess what, Alyssa? Where the food? We go in there, we go in the ocean to marinate for them. That's what it is.
We're marinating.
We're marinating in the ocean. And then when they finally think that we're tender enough, when we start wrinkling up, that means we're tender enough. So we start, the fingertips start wrinkling. That's it. We're good. We're good to go. So they come up to us and it's like, let's see, which do I want? Do I want some thighs? Do I want some legs? Do I want some breasts? Well, let's see which one I want. Maybe some ribs. Fuck it, I'll take the whole thing. Yeah. No, ain't happening. Not going to happen. I don't think so. Not going to happen. Yeah. Every sea creature in there is looking for food. They don't care what it is. Do you think they're scared of us? Hell no. They're not scared of us.
Well,
they look
I
at us.
Think so.
They look at us like, again, a buffet. Which part of him do we want to start with? Not what do we want. What do we want to start with? Because they're taking your ass. They're taking your ass.
Just think how many have been out there that people don't even know were there.
I know. So many people. So many people.
Their life was right about to end and they didn't even know it.
Yeah. That's usually what happens. But guess what? That'll be one less thing I don't have to worry about doing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about dying in the ocean.
Oh, my gosh. So, apparently, they still can't open this. And I even tagged Scott, but he said it's not showing up.
Yeah, kiss my ass. I got to get to this one because this story pissed a lot of people off. I think I went over this. And if I didn't, we have a lot of new people listening in. Maybe we can go ahead and get some opinions on this. But let me... Yeah. So let me go ahead and get you the show page link. Maybe that'll work. I don't know why they're not... Maybe it's... I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Here we go. Get that over there. And share. More options. Send in Messenger. Give it to Karen. There you go. There's the other one. Boom. Let's see if that works.
All right.
My God.
Right?
At
least people are asking.
All I'm trying to do is get listeners. That's it. These people are asking. I appreciate that. I really do. All right. So Chipotle was in the news. Now, what had happened was, this is like, I put this on the show page after the show. Like literally after Wednesday's show. And what happened basically was I got blown up about this. Blown up over the weekend. So according to the news, Chipotle Mexican Grill said back on Tuesday last week it was going to increase prices for products across its menu for about 4%, up to rising labor costs. Several companies in the retail space, including McDonald's and Walmart, have increased hourly wages for employees in recent months to retain and hire more workers to keep up with the surge in sales and a broader economic recovery. CEO of Bard Global Consumer Technologies and Services said, "We really prefer not to take on the pricing, but it made sense in the scenario to invest our employees and to get these restaurants staffed and to make sure that we have a pipeline of people to support our growth." The burrito chain says in May it plans to hire 20,000 more employees and it's going to raise their minimum hourly wage to $15 an hour. Now, this got me in trouble. Alyssa. Exactly, Alyssa. That's what's got me in trouble. She watched Jaws. And she ain't going to go any further than that.
No.
There we go. Joe Richardson, of course, one of the Richardson brothers. So I got in trouble for posting this, citing the fact that I'm creating false or reporting on false news.
What?
Yeah. So I say, okay, what's false about it? I mean, this is from Reuters, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is a pretty reputable media company. Oh, no. You have to read this. This is the true story. And you know what? He gives me an article about the CEO of Chipotle making $180 million. What has that got to do with the minimum wage? What has that got to do with pricing of food? That has just got to do, it's corporate greed. No shit. We knew that.
So they called you down for posting the article just to turn around and turn it to their agenda.
Yeah.
They're just wanting to point out greed.
Yeah. They want to point out their agenda. Which, listen, we know there's corporate greed going on.
Right.
We know it. There's no need to even go into that. My point is, I'm reporting that they are raising their menu prices because of going to $15 an hour. And this is the whole point I've been trying to fucking make, is when you raise the minimum wage, the price of every fucking thing else is going to go up. And that was the point I was trying to make. I don't care about the fucking CEO. I don't care about that. The CEO, I could give two shits about. Yes, he's going to make his bank anyway, no matter what.
Their wages aren't going to be affected.
Right. Oh, as a matter of fact, I think he's going to raise
their prices. Well, most likely.
I think he's going to raise. Maybe that's the point they're trying. But the point is, I don't care about the CEO and their greed, because I know they're greedy. I know they're greedy fucking pricks. The point is, the minimum wage to offset the labor costs, the extra labor costs, are increasing Chipotle's menu prices. And everything about that, he even said, it's not that it's false, it's just, this is what's really happening underneath. It's corporate greed. No fucking shit.
I sort of maybe can see what he's saying, because I do not believe at this time, not saying that wage increase doesn't increase product cost.
Right.
Because it does.
Thanks, Joe.
However, the prices have already gone up and have been going up over the last year without wage increase. So maybe that's what he was trying to say is, look, it really doesn't have anything to do with the wages.
So here's one of my skeptics out there. Scott Davis, the minimum wage at a full-time job is $2,000 below the poverty line. I get that there, Scott, but the problem, again, that's not what I'm talking about. Fine. $15 an hour is still not going to get you out of poverty. I kind of knew that already. Because the cost of living is out there so fucking high, 15 ain't going to do shit. But what it's going to do, when you raise it to a minimum of 15, it's going to make everything else go up. So the 2,000 below the poverty line is probably going to go to 5,000 below the poverty line when everything's all leveled out.
Right.
Yes, I agree things have gone up. But making $15 the minimum wage is going to make it worse. That actually does go above the government poverty. So what the fuck? What are you telling me? You said the minimum wage at full-time is $2,000 below the poverty line, and now you're saying that actually does go above the government poverty. Scott, you're confusing the fuck out of me. Make some sense.
I think what he's trying to say
What is this?
I think that what he's trying to say is that if at earning $15 an hour, it will pull you above the government's current poverty standards.
So what did you say before then?
But if that's the case, well, because you're still, even though the government's not considering you poverty, you're still going to be poverty level, because you're not going to make it. You're not.
Well, damn, you just fucked either way, aren't you?
For the most part, yeah.
$15 an hour, fuck you.
Now, if you kept everything from increasing and increase the wages, then you might have a chance at it, maybe. But
yeah, but nobody's going to do that anymore.
You have
it's 15 straight across the board now.
It's just like steel mill workers. I mean, they used to make less than $2 an hour. So wages have had to increase over the years, and it's going to have to continue that pattern, and somehow we're going to have to balance it.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of clarity here. Scott says, I see what you're saying, but the cost of living has gone up over the years while minimum wage has barely moved since 2009. I get it, Scott. I get it. You're right. Minimum wage has barely moved. Down here in Florida, you can get away with paying somebody $7.25 an hour. It's freaking humiliating down here. So I get it. But, again, just because the cost of living has gone up and minimum wage hasn't, doesn't necessarily mean if you raise the minimum wage, they're going to just increase it more. That's my point.
They'll definitely use it as an excuse to do it.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we're raising it. Go ahead.
I feel like, though, that it should have been done all along.
It should have
been. As prices of other things increased, you increase the minimum wage a little bit, and to where it's not going to be such a drastic jump.
But the thing is going is this, now that we're increasing the minimum wage, that's just going to give it more reason to go up. It's like, who's really controlling this?
If it had been done like yearly, say yearly they add a quarter or $1 or whatever to the minimum wage, then it wouldn't have been such a drastic jump to where you've gone from like $7.25 to $15.
And that's the mistake they made.
That's the mistake, but now we live with that mistake.
But there was a reason behind that. If you look back at...
Hang on, Will, I'll get to you in a second.
If you look back at when the last increase in minimum wage was, you're talking about a time where these minimum wage jobs were just that. They were high schooler jobs or right out of high school trying to pay your way through college. Now they are, most of the minimum wage jobs are breadwinner jobs.
Yeah.
So, and college professions paid the big money. And that's not really the case anymore.
Yeah, it's not. You know, the whole 15 thing is a little bit out of line here. Let's go to Will real quick. Will, what's up?
Dude, minimum wage.
Yes.
You know, back my first job, minimum wage was like $5.50.
I think they were paying you in dinosaur teeth.
Dude, that was like back in the mid-90s, dude.
Yeah, and you thought you were rich on payday?
Listen, I remember my first job.
$5.50 an hour.
Dude, my first job was $3.25 an hour.
I think in Wisconsin right now, I think it's either $7.25 or $7.50.
Yeah,
minimum wages.
Well, those are cheese makers.
Those are the high-end workers.
I think in Illinois, like right over the border, minimum wage is like $11.
Right. See, Becky is telling me, hang on, Will. Becky's writing, I like the idea of no minimum wage, and if you want workers to pay them what they are worth. And the employees who want good workers will pay. See, I don't know about that. I think they may try to go ahead and pull some type of slave wage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because you have to have a baseline to control that.
Listen, I get the idea of that, but I think, listen, if they're going to pay you what you're worth, they're going to pay you above what the minimum wage is anyway.
And they don't have to acknowledge what you're worth.
Right. Well, that's true.
Yeah, because no offense, man, I'm not going to pay you $15 to make my McChicken when I tell you no lettuce, extra mayonnaise, and you give me extra lettuce and no mayonnaise.
You know what? Listen, if they go ahead and I just ordered a regular McChicken today, and that damn shit was dry as fuck. I mean, that thing was dry, man. It's like they overnuked it.
Or how many times you go to like a any burger joint and be like, I want no onions, no pickles, no ketchup, no mustard, just cheese.
Don't ask me that. Ask Karen. She's the one that's a stickler for that shit.
Yes, and the only one I can give 5 stars to is in Fort Myers on 41 by
Which one
Hancock Bridge Parkway.
What brand?
Yeah,
it's McDonald's.
Like no cheese and extra everything else.
They'll actually listen, and they're fast too.
Yeah. See, I'm good with Wendy's. Wendy's is slow as turtle shit, but they get to order right, and it's good.
Not always. Well, sometimes you ask for no onions and you get onions.
Yeah, right.
Well, at least they're the big ones, though. You can just take them off nice and easy.
Right. It's not like McDonald's little tiny minced onions.
Scraping them.
What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the show. Becky went ahead and continued. But the baseline allows the employer to pay the bare minimum, and they are justified. Damn how. She was talking about the other show, Polytech, so apparently Becky's been tuning in to Alex over at Polytech for that. Scott continues on, maybe because they're hating their job, because they're working 40 hours a week to be considered impoverished.
Right.
Yeah. So, Will, listen, man, we heard what's going on, man. Our prayers are out to you. How you been feeling?
Oh, thank you. You know, like I knew it was coming. Like we knew what was wrong with me.
You knew she was coming?
Well, I knew that I had MS.
Oh.
It was just proving it.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And the massive tumors that are, in my brain are, from what my doctor is saying, are pushing on the parts of the brain that are causing, like, motor functions, which are probably what's stopping me from being able to walk and why I'm, like, wheelchair bound right now. And also why I'm so numb and tingly, like, all over my body. And maybe once I get on the right medication and the tumors shrink down, I'll be able to walk again, and I'll be able to gain full feeling in my arms and my legs and my back and my neck again.
You know something, though? I'm thinking the numb and tingly feeling, that could be fun for a day or two. I mean, just to...
Maybe short term.
Yeah, well, yeah, short term, I would think. Maybe you could have fun, some fun with that.
It's constantly dropping stuff, so when I have them in my hand, it's like, I'll drop my phone so much. It's just like, and I don't even realize, I think I have it in my hand and I don't. Or I have a pen in my hand and I really don't.
You know what we should do? We should actually get Will one of those sleeves that you could put his phone in, like be right on his arm. I mean, and he could see it right there, and I mean, obviously he wouldn't be able to feel it, but he could see it right there, and it's his cell phone's right there.
That might help.
Yeah, I'm not sure that might help, but dude, you got our prayers. When's your next test? Because you said something about you got to find out what's the next step for these tumors.
I have a cervical spine MRI Monday, and July 5th is when I go and see the neurologist. So, all
right, man. Listen, got our fingers crossed. Praying for you. Get on the right meds. Did they talk about any type of chemo or anything for the tumors, or is it just going to be meds?
It's just going to be meds because the tumors are caused by the MS.
Are they benign?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. We just want to make sure that's, don't want anything worse to come about this. So.
Yeah. No. They're like pretty sure that's exactly what it is. So.
Well, keep us updated, man. Again, we love you.
Definitely.
Hang in there. You got our prayers, man.
I appreciate it. You guys keep doing all your hard work. I refer people over to your show all the time. I don't know how many people actually tune in every now and then. But
about 5.
I tell people to go listen to my buddy Charles Richardson.
That's right. Best show nobody's ever heard about.
Dang Skippy.
Damn right. All right,
I love you guys.
Take care. Eat some Wisconsin cheese for me.
I will, man.
Hey, actually,
get some of those cheese curds.
Yeah, those cheese. Do you guys got some awesome cheese? Like, is cheese curds more popular up there as a side dish than fries?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it.
Oh yeah.
Just wasn't sure. All right.
There is a restaurant here in Wisconsin that's called Culver's.
We
have it down here. That's a chain down here.
We actually had it for dinner tonight.
Yep, we had that for dinner.
Oh, you got Culver's down there?
Oh yeah, it's a popular joint.
Okay, well, I was told it was mainly only in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they were just doing a ruse.
You can get fries or cheese curds.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they originated in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Yeah,
their cheese curds
now.
Those curds.
Let me just tell you, their cheese curds. Those are like bottom shelf cheese curds. Those are.
I know.
That's good enough.
I've had the real thing.
You want some real?
Can we make it? You know what? We got to get a recipe. We got to do some cheese curds.
There's no recipe for it.
Wait, oh no?
The thing is, you can't buy them anywhere else. It's like you go into the store and you buy a package of cheese curds.
Really?
Instead of like buying a block of cheese, you don't make it with regular cheese.
I wonder if you could get it at K&J's.
I'm sure it is.
I know in Wisconsin you can just go in the grocery store and pick it up.
Yeah.
But
it's like at 7-Eleven in Wisconsin. There you go.
But
oh yeah, you can get them
anywhere else. I don't know.
Here in Wisconsin, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gas station. Oh look, they got cheese curds in the freezer, and you can get a bag of cheese curds in the fridge.
Yeah,
in Wisconsin.
And Charles, you've only had them fried, like from Culver's or from
that's
a
the
few
only thing
other places.
I know. I only knew that.
They're even
wait.
Just plain.
When we went to Disney Springs, that poutine thing, because Canadian bacon
that has cheese curds in it.
Okay, I love that. Yes.
Poutine is amazing.
Yeah, Becky, by the way, who's known as Canadian Bacon on the Just for Fun morning show, says I put cheese curds on French fries and brown gravy to make poutine. Poutine.
Yeah.
Man who's in the house. What's up, man?
We have had that at Disney because they have
It's like a delicacy in Canada. it's like a huge thing in Canada.
Talking English is a huge thing in Canada.
I was going up to Canada for a magic tournament, and a buddy of mine said, dude, when you go there, try the poutine. And I was like, okay.
You went to poutine?
And I went there, and they were like, oh, what kind do you want? They had, like, shredded beef or...
They have all kinds of different...
Yeah. Like, pulled pork. They had bacon. Like, literally, I had, like, 7 different kinds of poutine the whole time I was there.
This is really good.
The whole time I was there.
Oh, it is delicious.
Sorry, Bacon. I was pronouncing it the wrong. It's poutine. I'm sorry. I was pronouncing it wrong.
Okay, because poutine is...
Poontang.
It's something else.
That's not something that comes with French fries and cheese curds.
Gravy and cheese curds. And they have different varieties.
Yeah,
they have like bacon or pork or chicken in them or different
Man who
things.
said northern pork. There we go.
Yeah.
But it's the curdle of the milk.
Whatever kind of meat you want
but
on
it's
it.
so good.
It's awesome.
It's so good.
I just want to go back to Disney Springs just for that, really, right now. Let's go after the show.
Haven't you ever had cheese curds from Culver's?
No. I get fish at Culver's.
Oh, my God.
But the cheese curds...
Well, let me just tell you.
It's kind of like a...
If you
they have at Culver's that are deep fried.
You know what,
It's
Karen?
kinda like
You're like our resident virgin over here. I swear to God.
You get cheese curds from Culver's, and then you come up to Wisconsin.
Oh, I know they're not the same.
Like, up here. Oh.
That's like making homemade fudge and then going to the Amish for homemade fudge. Completely different.
Yeah.
Culver's, you're going to be like, man, this sucks.
See, I grew up on real cheese curds, so I know what they are.
Well,
the rest
Walmart
of these...
sells them.
Listen, I got... Oh, really?
That's what it says.
Listen, they
In
got...
Florida?
I got no problem.
Port Charlotte.
What?
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get me some cheese curds
Wait a minute.
now.
I got to make me a Walmart order. Let's do this. Going to using the Walmart app. Wow. How much?
I don't know. Let me click on it and see. It says they're in stock, too.
They're in stock.
Let me see if
And then when we go ahead and order it, it won't be in stock.
I don't know. Now I got to try them.
John Monroe, Wayne Dang, Sweet Poutang. Poutine. How much? Come on.
I'm trying.
You're keeping me in suspense here.
Okay. That's not curds. Why did it say curds?
Oh, my God. You know what? It's like I went ahead and looked for Red Robin.
And the best ones are the ones that squeak when you bite into them.
Oh,
what the fuck?
If you get a cheese
I have to get a squeaky curd?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Those are the good
you
ones.
Get cheese curd that squeaks, you know you got a good one.
Oh, my God. Did you have any squeaky curds today?
No, those ones don't
I let out some squeaky turds, not curds.
No, the Culver's ones don't squeak.
Curd, man.
When you bite into a cheese curd and it squeaks, you know you got the good ones.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
Why can I could just take that and go so many different directions. Honey, I'm going to bite into you, see if you squeak. That way I know if I got a good one.
I'm going to.
No, I squeal.
Oh, my God.
You can't give me the price, can you?
No, because
oh my God.
it led me to some type of cheese block thing.
Damn, I got to get this price
online,
now. Really there.
It says online is the best place to buy them.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay, hold on. Original cheese curds, 5 ounce, good and gather. I clicked on you.
They don't have it. Well, they have a cheese pearls.
Oh, no, it is cheese curds. Hold on. Bring up the price.
From Wisconsin.
Oh, why don't I have my Wi-Fi on?
That will ship stuff. And it's called, I think it's called Mars Cheese Castle.
Cheese Castle.
They will ship cheese curds.
Yeah.
Cheese Castle.
$2.99 at Target.
Manders, I agree. Anything tight enough to squeak is worth it. Worth eating. I get it.
Did you hear me?
$2.99 at Target?
At Target.
For how many?
In Port Charlotte.
That doesn't sound like much.
It's a small bag.
Yeah, it says 5 ounces.
Yeah, we need a big bag. Like,
I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
you know where I'm going to go, though, is where we get our hay.
K&J.
We get them from the Mennonites. And they make all kinds of, they make their own cheese and stuff. So I'm going to ask them if they have some. We get our hay from Mennonites.
Mennonites? What the hell? Sounds like midgets, except you call them different.
So you don't know what a Mennonite is?
No, what's a Mennonite?
It's an Amish person, except they accept technology like electricity and gas-powered vehicles.
Oh, they're Amish outlaws.
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, why didn't But they make their own cheese and butter and all that stuff still.
Amish communities down here, and they've got a lot of food and the
only community that Karen
they produce.
The only community that Karen lives in is the taco community and the Mexican community. That's the only one I know of.
They're right outside, like, town. They're, of course, on the countryside because they have the U-Pick farms and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So
Sarasota's got a big Amish community too.
Well, thank you very much for bringing us into the Curd family, not Turd family.
No problem, buddy.
We thank you.
Yeah, because now I got to try it.
Take care, man.
Take care. Prayers.
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
Later.
All right. That's Will. Will Guinness, Canadian bacon. Yes.
I've only been telling him about
Mennonite. Yes, there are descendants of Pennsylvania Dutch that.
Listen.
I'm sorry. I was in the middle of talking. What did you say?
Never mind.
No. Please tell me. Never mind. Okay. Yes, Mennonites. They're descendants of Pennsylvania Dutch. That's my family heritage. So I just pretty much insulted Canadian bacon's heritage. Wondering if Levi is still alive from Amish Outlaws. I guess that must have been a show.
It was.
Oh. Man, I'm so deprived. I'm over here freaking worrying about Riverdale and not Amish Outlaws. 813-699-5353. All right, we're halfway through. We got some music to play for you. Check back in about 6-7 minutes, and we'll go ahead and have more show. We got the Facebook memes. We also we should have Facebook memes. I'm not sure if we do.
Yes.
Charles Barkley's in the news. Scooby Doo's in the news. Juneteenth is in the news. We'll go ahead and talk all about that. Get your calls, hopefully, on some of these things. And when we come back, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Be kind and rewind. The Charles. Right back.
Got to quit.
me sometime. Montreal has the best strip clubs in the world.
They do?
Yeah, they're unbelievable. The girls up in Canada are gorgeous, and they all play ice hockey, so they lose their teeth by age 10.
Wow.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that a Canadian strip club is the most magical place in the world. Nip here, nip there, and a bevy of porno stars. There's jugs and mugs of Molson beer in Canadian nudie bars. Dirty hoes put on shows, and a lot of them don't have scars. They'll even take it up the nose in Canadian nudie bars. You can touch and squeeze them, they don't even care.
Would they even dye their pubes to match my hair?
Uh-huh.
Color me then.
Do like me, say wee, and tell them you're a friend of Bill Maher's.
That's how you'll get to watch them pee in Canadian nudie bars.
A guy can get his hockey pumped in Canadian nudie bars.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
Met nothing by it. Canadian bacon. She heard the Canadian nudie bar song and gave me like 3 fingers. So 813-699-5353. God. It is not Friday, but it is Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. June the 16th, 2021. Hour number 2 of the show. Hope you're having a great night. Go right over to the memes. I think we should. All right. Oh, yeah. Good idea. Maybe if I go ahead and actually start sharing the screen, that would be nice. Facebook. All right. Here we go. This one here. It's so hot that when I fart, I can't tell if I shit my pants or sprayed the sweat off my butthole.
That was last week.
Was it?
Yeah, remember how hot it was?
No, it's pretty hot still. She says her kids have ADD. Hey, smartass, all different daddies. Now I'm blocked. I hate it when people ask me, are you a dog or a cat person? I will pet a crocodile if I know the little fucker won't bite me.
That could be a qualification.
It could be. I don't pretend to be anything I'm not, except for sober. I pretended to be sober a few times.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few. Fueled by caffeine, sarcasm, and inappropriate thoughts. That's me. A person can only kiss so much ass before they choke on shit. That's something Scotty would probably post too. Tupac once said, you can't force them to love you or want you, but one day you'll make them realize what they lost. That's too
That was kind of serious.
That's too deep. What the hell?
I don't know.
What the hell, Karen? What was that?
It was a meme, or well, it was a posting, so I
okay.
Put it in there.
Yeah, right. Girls be like, I'm a doll. Yeah, so is Chucky, you crazy bitch. Here's a little kitty cat with a paw right there in front of her mouth. Deep Thoughts by Smudge. Why is there enough asphalt for speed bumps, but not enough to fill potholes? That's a good thing there.
Food for thought.
I would like to know what the fuck is going on. Stop asking why I'm a bitch. I don't ask why you're so stupid. Will I ever stop being a sarcastic asshole? Find out in the next week's episode of I Think the Fuck Not. You don't like me? Okay, let me show you the door to I Don't Give a Fuck land.
Exactly.
A lot of F-bombs on this one here.
I know.
Yeah, there's a unicorn there in the desert. I want to be there when Karma Dry fucks your ass. When Karma Dry fucks your ass with a cactus.
That's really not liking someone.
No, that's hate. That's hate fucking to the most extreme. Thanks for your DNA, Mom. I turned out gorgeous. And there you go. There's the memes for tonight. Wednesday, the 16th of September, 16th of June, 2021. I already want the year to be over with.
The year's going fast enough.
I know, right? Oh, my God. I got to everything, right? Just want to make sure I got to everything. All right, so this is holiday called Juneteenth. And I'm hearing a lot of people go ahead and say the 4th of July does not represent freedom in my mind. It's Juneteenth that represents freedom. So, look, I am not, this kind of sounds like, which December holiday is better? Is it going to be Christmas? Is it be Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever other holiday there is in December? For more than 2 centuries, Americans celebrated the country's Independence Day from Britain on July 4th, starting back in 1776. Black people in the U.S., though, were still enslaved when the Declaration of Independence was approved by the Congress, and the institution of slavery persisted for nearly almost 100 more years. It wasn't until June 19th, 1865, more than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. So Juneteenth was when black Americans recognized as freedom. July 4th represents a freedom birthday for the country. Samuel Collins III, who is a historian and co-chairman of the Juneteenth Legacy Project. June 19th, 1865 represents a freedom birthday for the enslaved people. Today, more than 150 years later, 48 states in the D.C. officially recognize Juneteenth as a statewide holiday, and on Tuesday, the Senate took steps on recognizing the holiday nationwide, passing a bill unanimously to establish June 19th as a federal holiday. The bill will now head to the House of Representatives, where its passage is all but assured, then to President Biden's desk for signing. If passed, Juneteenth would become the 11th federal holiday. So your thoughts on Juneteenth? Obviously, doesn't really pertain to us because we're white, but it is an important day in history for a lot of African Americans because this is their freedom. I mean, it's almost like I'm sure somewhere down the line we're going to have a Black Lives Matter holiday somewhere around the death of George Floyd, right?
I don't know. They're dissipating pretty fast, so maybe not. But
I'm sure people.
I think in this instance, if I was African American, I would definitely. I mean, honestly, I think that should be celebrated more than Martin Luther King. And the federal level.
That's actually That's actually a good point. Because when did Martin Luther King make his speech? Isn't it 19 what?
Let's see.
Oh, it's going to take you too long. But I'm just saying, it's way after 1865.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah, because it was in the 1900s.
So we're celebrating MLK Day when all along we should have been celebrating Juneteenth. Which, by the way, sounds really dumb. June 19th.
I know. They really need to name it, something in regards to freedom. Or maybe Freedom Day.
Freedom Day. See, that's going to... And the thing is, too, it's like now we got everybody that's backing...
63.
1963?
Yep.
Okay. Almost 100 years later. Almost 100 years. Yeah, 1865. Yeah, 98 years. Then MLK finally goes ahead and makes an announcement.
Well,
thank you, Monroe. He's 68. Yeah, he's right. Joe says BLM is terrorist groups. Yeah. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it's a terrorist group or something. BLM will still be honored in any way, shape, or form. I mean, come on. It's on murals everywhere. It's painted on. It's people getting BLM tattoos. I mean,
unless the next person that's going to take over running it revamps it, I don't foresee it being around very long.
Yeah, I don't know.
I see it ending an era.
I just see it just. But obviously, Juneteenth, which I really haven't heard of. I
heard of it last year.
Yeah.
But prior to that, I hadn't.
It's like, where was this? I wasn't taught about this. I mean, didn't know anything about it.
No, we were only taught about the emancipation.
But the thing is, too, 48 states officially recognize it as a holiday. Where the fuck was I?
Already?
48 states. So it's like, where the fuck was I when this happened?
I don't remember getting a day off school.
Damn it, if I want a holiday, I want a freaking day off.
Right.
And if they're going to put, make sure I go ahead and stuff the ballot box with Comcast. If Juneteenth becomes a holiday, I want that day off. Or at least bid on it.
Yeah.
a lot of people don't get Martin Luther King Day off. A lot of it's, schools and all kinds of federal jobs will get it off, but that's it.
But this is what it is. This will be a federal holiday.
That kind of thing. Right.
And dozens
I think it's fair.
Yeah. In dozens of cities across the country.
I don't have a problem with an extra day off. Sorry.
In dozens of cities across the country, the date is commemorated through lavish festivals, community-oriented barbecues, educational panels, and black art exhibits. It's time for the people to be joyful, gather their friends and family, and reflect on the past and look towards the future. Listen, I got no problem with that. If, later on, listen, and Juneteenth this year falls on a Saturday, got the day off regardless. I'll take that. I don't get President's Day or MLK Day off either. Yeah, I don't think... you know what? I think MLK is classified as a holiday, but we have to work that holiday. It's not like we have the option to take it off unless you're already off on a Monday.
But banks and stuff are closed.
Yeah, it's like, that's
banks,
weird.
Schools, that kind of stuff.
Listen, if my bank and school is closed, I cannot cash a check or check up on my kid. I need that day off.
That's all right.
Right? I agree. We should.
We need to restructure.
We protest on that.
Call BLM.
Yeah.
Well, friend of mine, she got all the Jewish holidays off when she was in school.
Well, yeah, because
she
was claim your religion.
Literally, and she wasn't Jewish.
Oh,
but that was the school got those days off. But she was off, I swear, once a week.
I wonder what they celebrate.
So Emily Andandu, who's the organizer of the event series called The Layout in Brooklyn, quote, July 4th doesn't represent freedom for us. We celebrate when we gained our freedom. It's about reclaiming and holding space for the community. So, let me make sure you understand this correctly. You don't celebrate July 4th, which is the day that the United States of America went ahead and got freedom from British, the Brits. But you'll celebrate, which, listen, you have all the right to celebrate anything you want. I have nothing against it, but don't knock July 4th.
Right.
Don't knock July 4th. Celebrate your Juneteenth, which if it becomes federal, hey, we'll all celebrate it. But July 4th needs, you can't bash it. Number one, it wasn't anything to do with slavery. It wasn't anything. It was to go ahead and release. You know what? The United States was slaves to Britain.
Exactly.
To Britain. We were freeing ourselves. Believe me, if July 4th didn't happen, 1865 wasn't happening.
Would not have happened.
So guess what? One has to wash the other's back.
And you can't water down one just to make a point for yours. I completely understand why that they would want to celebrate it. I know if, like I said, if it was my heritage, I would want to celebrate it.
So John Monroe says, I try once a week to get off. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Once?
Yeah, Canadian Bacon says, then if you don't celebrate July 4th, work. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you don't want to celebrate, listen, give me more barbecue. I'll take that because I got it off. That's right. I got the day off. And I'm supposed to be working Sunday to Thursday now, but I got it off. So I have a 3-day weekend, believe it or not. Before, you know what? This is the only good thing that's coming out of the working Sunday type thing. Because now I got a 3-day weekend, which before, I would just had a weekend. I wouldn't have gotten another day off.
True.
I would have gotten extra 8 hours
look at the
in pay.
silver lining.
Yeah, so I'm actually happy about that. Canadian Bacon says, I want Canadian holidays off then. Don't they celebrate?
Then go to Canada.
Yeah, right.
Canada
Not
Day.
to be mean, but go to Canada.
Day.
Yeah. What's that?
I said they have Canada Day and Boxing Day.
Hey, Boxing Day I'd like. That's a sport.
No, that's not what it is.
Oh. Well, you said Boxing Day. Why do you call it boxing? Becky, why do they call it boxing? Why do you call it Boxing Day?
I gotta look it up.
God. Oh, God. Yes, no, it's not a fighting day. What is it then? I mean, what is it? What does it celebrate? That's what I want. In Ocala, Florida, earlier this week, a 53-year-old woman got naked, climbed up on a bar of a restaurant, and started destroying glasses and liquor bottles.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually in Outback Steakhouse.
Wow.
Yes. This is in Ocala, not where we want. Police arrived. The police arrived and confronted the woman. The officer ended up having to tase the naked lady before the arrest. Can you imagine that? Tasing them and the boobs going everywhere. It's like she's doing a little dance there. She was charged with criminal mischief and aggravated battery against the law enforcement officer. You could see
probably slapped him in the face with a boob.
You could see the.
I don't know. It depends on how big they were.
That's true, too.
You can see the video here. Okay, that's Twitter.
Put an eye out with a nipple.
Probably. How dare you? She's got some pretty good size ones. Yeah. Well, I'd say C cup.
Well, that's enough to sling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's up there butt naked. Just going on the top shelf. Taking all the top shelf stuff first. How dare you? On? I'm wondering if the same thing that happened to her happened to the lady at McDonald's.
What if this becomes a thing?
Oh. Yeah, I know, right?
They were all high on Jingle Jangle.
Oh, yeah, Jingle Jangle. Canadian Bacon says it celebrates the day after Christmas when the servants boxed up the leftover Christmas dinners from the lords and ladies and celebrated with their families. So that's Boxing Day. It's packaging.
Well, what I have here, it was celebrated the day after Christmas, occurring on the second day of Christmastide. Though it originated as a holiday to give gifts to the poor, today Boxing Day is primarily known as a shopping holiday.
Oh.
Oh, see, they took the good out of it.
Well,
yeah.
They still boxing stuff up.
I know,
they're boxing gifts, though.
That's like the people. Basically, it was the servants who were, doing all the sweating and the tears and to make everybody else's holiday great, and they got the leftovers.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Now we have to go and spend money. That's not fair.
Billy, yeah, give me a call if you want. You know the number. You've called the number.
Yeah, just like I know the number.
Yeah, it's a day. Okay, what's the number? You can't look at your phone.
I know the number.
813. I don't know. 5353 is the last four, right?
813-699-5353.
I can't remember 69. Lord have mercy.
You can't remember 69. Something's wrong with you.
I know. It's because it's always 68 in our household. He owes me one. No.
64. Here, I get a high five. I like it cold. Cold like a witch's booby.
Bullshit.
Go ahead, Billy. Give me a call, man, if you're listening. I made sure that the audio was turned on today. Scooby-Doo is in the news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're actually going ahead and doing like an 8-part series on Scooby-Doo, live action, and they're recasting everybody. So what a lot of people are kind of pissed off about is Velma. And Velma, who is supposed to be gay, is now being portrayed that way.
Since when was she supposed to be gay?
She's always been supposed to be that way.
No, because in the real life film that they made,
she wasn't, but she was supposed to be portrayed that way.
What in the cartoon portrayed that?
No, she was portrayed that way because she was always kind of like the
in
frumpy
the books.
girl.
That doesn't mean you're gay.
No, that's how they are resonating him.
I've never heard that.
No. When a Warner Brothers representative announced last week that Scooby-Doo character Velma Dinkley, that should tell you right there, would be reprised by an East Asian in Mindy Kaling's new adult HBO Max show, Twitter went into a frenzy with racist and Scooby traditionalist comments. One person said, well, she's not Velma, then is she? Another one says, Velma, not real, sis. The Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, the original animated show that inspired several remakes, was created in 1969, ran for only about a year on CBS. It featured a cast of all-white characters, voiced by all-white actors and their dog Scooby. It's been reimagined many times since then, including several cartoon and live-action versions. Over the decades, 12 actresses have voiced animated Velma, and 4 others have played in live-action adaptations. In the Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins, and Scooby-Doo, Curse of the Lake Monster live remakes From 2009-2010, Velma was portrayed by Haley Keiko, an actress and singer of Japanese descent. Gina Rodriguez, a Puerto Rican actress, voiced Velma in the 2020 animated movie Scoob, where the character had darker skin. So it's like they're bringing out her with a gay actress. She's going to be gay, and people are kind of pissed off about it.
This is just like The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. And that was also brought up too. In 1997, a live adaptation of Cinderella featured a black singer and a songwriter, Brandy, in the role. While the film is remembered now as a classic, it was met with racist comments. Also, a similar backlash, the announcement of Halle Bailey casting as Ariel in the upcoming live action of The Little Mermaid. So, are we reading into this too much? Because I know when The Little Mermaid came out, I kind of felt the same way, except it's like, well, do we really want to go down that role?
I just think that when you're used to an animated classic looking a certain way, that when you go to make a live action remake, they should look similar.
I agree. I also think that if you want to change the dynamics and the culture and everything like that, make your own damn movie.
And that
Stop ruining the good
Cinderella
ones.
that they're referring to was more... It wasn't exactly supposed to be like a live-action version of the original.
Billy, I don't know what you're doing, man. I just called. I was able to get through. Make sure you call the right number, 813-699-5353. He's called in before. We kind of got Boxing Day already. Everybody's boxing up stuff. But, yeah, I'm kind of surprised that you're not able to get through. I'm sorry. But, yeah, Billy from Outlaw Radio on rawtalkonline.com, rawtalkonlineradio.com, was saying here, I can answer, it's the day after Christmas. People return gifts they don't need or can't use and either exchange them or box them areas. Billy, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Doing good.
Yeah, so I'm kind of changing the subject on you because I've been actually wanting to call in with this topic for a while.
Go ahead.
One thing that's just been really irritating the hell out of me lately is Biden's nominee for the head of the ATF, and that's David Chipman, who I think belongs in prison after he took his role in murdering a bunch of innocent men, women, and children in Waco, Texas. But it was a few weeks ago I heard how the Senate was drilling him, and he could not properly answer what proper definition of what an assault rifle is. So I'm going to kind of turn that question to you. What do you think an assault rifle is as far as that is all concerned?
Big, long-barreled gun that's used to assault people. Or dipped in a lot of salt.
I mean, in that case, though, see here, I bought a 30-06 bolt action, carries no more than 3 in the magazine, and has a scope on it. Now they're saying that could be possibly classified as an assault rifle. That's completely ridiculous.
Isn't an assault rifle like, an automatic rifle? I'm not a gun person, I'll be honest with you, so I may sound stupid.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You don't sound as stupid as David Chipman, so I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to know.
Right.
Yeah. But, as far as I don't have an AR-15. I don't have any desire to own one. However, I do support somebody's right to own one if they want one, because they are used. I understand they're used in crimes. I get that. But so the kind of guns I have, too. I mean, any gun can be used in crimes, and it's already illegal to own something like a fully automatic AK-47 or an M16 Uzi.
Right.
So, I mean, but they're talking about, well, if the gun holds more than 10 rounds in a magazine, it can be considered an assault rifle. Then you have my gun, like I said, which is a bolt action. I mean, that's very different than any semi or fully automatic.
But Billy, let me ask you a question. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I mean, I think this is all silly. Who cares what they're called? If you could shoot and kill somebody, it's a gun. Who cares what that's called?
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. And they can all be used in horrific crimes. And I do understand that we have a problem with things like school shootings, you know, and then of course you get that idiot Jen Psaki who says that guns are the problem. That guns are the problem. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then shovels are responsible for digging a ditch. I mean, it's a tool and has no will of its own.
Yeah, right.
Idiots with guns are the problem.
Yeah, it's basically a gun is just like a shovel. You're right. It's a tool, and you use it how you feel. It's, you know, you use it how you see fit. But there is laws against it. It's laws that you can't use it to murder somebody. Self-defense, yes, but you know what? What's self-defense anymore?
And that's a good question, because in South Africa, they have some of the most horrific crimes you can think of, especially on a farm, and that's another story right there. But a man in South Africa was attacked on his farm. He was beaten and stabbed. He was stabbed in the ear with a screwdriver. Yet he did manage to grab his pistol and kill off his assailants. He's being charged for first-degree premeditated murder.
Oh my God!
Yet he's wounded all to shit. Got a screwdriver in his ear.
A screwdriver.
I mean, that's not proof. He hadn't. And the thing is, I bring up South Africa because that is the test bed blueprint model for what they want here in the U.S.
I got a small remote control in my hand, Billy. I'm going to shove it so far up Karen's ass, it's going to kill her. That's it. Say goodbye to Karen.
Oh, no.
I'm going to change the channel in your life.
Oh, no, she might fart and change the channel if you do that.
Right.
You wanted the poo-poo channel, right?
I just wanted to throw that little curveball into your show a little bit, because I know you do touch on some subjects like that.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm open to anything. Listen, I may not have the knowledge that some other people may have, but I'll speak my mind about anything. It's true. Listen, I don't own a gun. I don't plan on owning a gun. So I just basically told everybody I'm armed.
I was going to say, armed. You really shouldn't tell people that.
I have 10 guns under my pillow, right? That's what you're supposed to say?
There
under my
go.
pillow? Under my bed. Okay, that too. I got a machete. I got a lot of knives.
He has 2 little ankle biters.
I got a bunch of Phillips head screwdrivers.
Because I like hunting, or I like the great outdoors. Florida has, I checked the Fish and Game regulations there, and they have a python season, so that's kind of piqued my interest.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. So when you go out and hunt, just ask. I'm trying to pretend like I'm a real man. When you go out and hunt, what type of gun do you use?
Depends on what you're hunting.
30-06 if I'm hunting deer. If I'm hunting birds, I can use my shotgun.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck to ask. What do you use to hunt?
All depends on what you're shooting at.
If you're shooting at a water moccasin.
If you're shooting at a water moccasin, you
bow and arrow,
need nothing more than a shotgun or a little 22.
I was going to say a 22 is what my son used.
Yep. See, there you go. That's the person to talk to right there. Talk to her about her.
Killed a rattlesnake with a shotgun.
On a 22 it's a very, very small round, so you got to be very accurate with it. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just going to flesh wound whatever you're shooting at.
Yeah, and just piss them off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, goody good. Very good. Very good. Oh, hey, appreciate it.
I'm out of here.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling in.
You bet.
All right.
Bye.
Adios. That's Billy, Bad Billy, from Outlaw Radio. You can catch him every Wednesday, 1 to 4 p.m. when his show is on rawtalkonlineradio.com. 42 after. Do we have good news?
We do.
All right. So tell you what. I'm going to do this one because it gives me time to load up some songs. Going to take a break. Going to come back with news. Good news. Do we have, is it quick or is it long?
I don't know.
You don't know? Probably a good idea. Let's see. This one here in Alaska, Kodiak, Alaska. 3 friends, 2 dogs on a pink flamingo boat swept out to sea, rescued by the Coast Guard. Well, they were swinging probably because they were in a pink flamingo.
Was there pineapple upside down?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they had pineapples there. That's all I can say. Oh, by the way, Canadian Bacon says, a knife in a car can be used in crime, and the last major attack in the country was with airplanes and box cutters. So you don't need a gun. You just need some type of performance vehicle. 3 friends, 2 dogs, and 1 giant inflatable pink flamingo float were swept out to sea in Alaska Bay on Saturday, leaving the group needed to be rescued by the U.S. Coast Guard. It's a birthday celebration that Holly Spence, no relation to Scotty, said she'll never forget, and she is thankful to be alive today.
Wow.
Spence, along with her roommate, Lipa, and Lipa's brother, Nation, climbed onto a 10-foot inflatable pink flamingo float with their 2 dogs in shallow area of White Sands Beach in Kodiak. Spence, who was celebrating her 30th birthday, said it would be a nice sunny day and the sky was clear, but it was windy. The group had previously floated in the giant flamingo raft last year and didn't have any issues. She said, if we get too far, we notice right away and pull it back. Not that time.
This sounds like Gilligan's Island.
Yes. And a skipper, too.
3-hour tour.
I think it was more than 3 hours. And you know what? The pink flamingo is not the greatest thing in the world for a ship. The group packed some extra clothes, blankets, snacks, and non-alcoholic drinks. Oh, you pussies.
They were ready for their 3-hour tour.
Right. Look, they weren't suffering.
I know. It's like extra clothes, blankets, snacks, non-alcoholic drink to enjoy an afternoon of relaxing. That's a lot of fucking shit to bring for an afternoon.
Kidding.
Just the alcohol, that's all you need. We need blankets for. But they didn't pack life jackets or paddles. Oh, the 2 things they needed.
But they'll be tying that to the neck of the flamingo next time.
No, we'll make sure we bring it to the pink flamingo float next time is paddles. The wind and currents proved to be too much for the rafters, and quickly it pulled their float out to the shallow water on the Monashika Bay. Within an hour, the group came to a stop on some type of offshore rocks on the other side of the bay. Alaska State Troopers and the U.S. Coast Guard were called in to rescue them, but conditions were deemed too treacherous for the boat, so a helicopter hoist was used to lift the stranded group to safety.
Did they get the flamingo too?
I don't really care. Who cares if they get the flamingo? As long as they get the upside down pineapple, it's fine.
Right. That's back in the cooler.
Yeah. That's,
See, you said they probably didn't bring that, but they brought everything else.
Floats too.
Yes, they do.
I'll bet they do. That's one thing I don't want to float on is a fucking pineapple. No,
I'm getting those solar-powered flamingos and pineapples for my flower bed.
Do you want a unicorn float, honey? They have those too.
They have the poop emoji.
I don't want poop emoji. You know what? That would be fun. He doesn't want
to be in the water.
That would be fun. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. We need a poop emoji float. We all go in the sea, and I'll be the first one to get eaten because I've been so fearful.
Oh, you should do the Charlotte Harbor movie where they float in the water and watch Jaws or Lake Placid.
No.
They do that?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
It's ridiculous, and I don't know why anybody would do it, but
crazy.
They do. There's tons of people.
You guys are insane.
Every time anything moves, I'd be like,
let's watch Lake Placid and stay in the river or in the bay. Or
I believe Lake Placid does that every year. But I do know that both have been shown in Charlotte Harbor.
Fucking insane.
I agree.
All right, we're going to take a short break. Coming on back, we got Alyssa's good news. We're going to end the show. Time to party. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
I can only stay free.
everything that you touch first, Latinos touch. We're there every day early. Everything you touch. Let me give you some examples. Taco Bell had some tainted green onions. Oh, God. I got E. coli from them. Some tainted green onions showed up at Taco Bell. Okay, white people get E. coli, the whole world fucking stops. Who picks the onions? Latinos. You talk shit about us, it gets down to the fields. I didn't hear you. What did they say about us? They don't want us here. We're lazy and we're depleting the system. Oh yeah? Mira, ¿quieren onions? Mira, cabrón. Hasta en el culo, güey. Here, take that shit to Taco Bell. Take it. There's your chalupa right there. Here, let me put some hairs. Ay. For my culo, because they hurt. There. Better. Think outside the bun. There.
He's just a fat Howard Stern. This is the Charles Richardson Show.
We're going to give a shout out to our main people, Hull Culling and Contracting, David and Karen. Give them a call at 941-204-1264, serving all of Southwest Florida. If you need anything done, from lawn maintenance to house maintenance to car repair to remodel and, of course, hauling, give them a call, 941-204-1264. Ask for Karen or Dave. Ask for Karen mostly because David has no idea what the fuck he's doing, except when he works. Quality work at a quality price. Just make sure you go ahead and give him a call. Tell him what you need. Unless you're a grandma, he only works on the weekends. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, consider yourself blessed. Good news coming up right now. Let's go ahead and do it. And Big Boobs McGee on the chorus.
2 days after her wedding, a bride donated her kidney to the groom's ex-wife.
What?
Bullshit.
All right. That's what it says.
You on drugs?
When a woman marries, she's generally showered with gifts, but one big-hearted bride recently decided it was better to give than to receive. In fact, she gave the biggest gift of all, the gift of life. Just 2 days after she'd taken her vows, Debbie Neal Strickland in Florida swapped her wedding dress for a hospital gown in order to donate a desperately needed kidney. The lucky recipient, her brand new husband's former wife. Debbie and Jim Strickland have been a devoted couple for a decade. Throughout their courtship, Jim maintained a cordial relationship with his ex, Mylene.
We'll go with Mylene.
Yeah, Mylene. Yeah. Raising their two kids amicably. And while Debbie and Mylene weren't particularly close, they got along fine. And that's likely how the relationship would have remained until fate dictated otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Mylene, who long suffered from kidney disease, took a turn for the worst just about the same time she learned her daughter was pregnant with their first grandchild. Her kidneys were functioning at just 8% of normal capacity. Without a transplant, her odds of survival decreased every day. The hunt for a donor was on. Mylene's brother wasn't a viable candidate, but miraculously, Debbie was. For Debbie, the thought of a child growing up not knowing its grandmother, of a daughter dealing with grief when she should be concentrating on the joys of new motherhood, wasn't something she was willing to let happen if she could do anything to stop it.
Right.
After having lost her brother to cystic fibrosis while waiting for a lung transplant, she knew time was of the essence. With a green light on the tissue sample and blood tests, Debbie willingly scheduled the life-saving surgery for just 48 hours after her nuptials. It was the most amazing day of my life until 2 days later. That was also the most amazing day of my life, Debbie told Fox News. Since the successful procedure, Mylene and Debbie have bonded and now refer to one another as kidney sisters. Mylene is watching her new grandson Jackson grow up from the home she currently shares with her daughter and son-in-law, even as Debbie and Jim's family of 6 foster children and grandkids has expanded to include Mylene and her brood in its loving embrace.
Oh, that's
and all that thanks to a gesture from the heart.
Yeah. Oh, take that kidney and take it. Just take it. I guess it's like what's mine is yours.
Yeah.
Right?
See, I don't know if I could do that.
What?
It would be hard.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now I know where I stand.
For your ex?
What, for my
your
ex?
Yeah, that's who got
hell
it.
no, not my ex.
Well, that's who she gave it to, was the ex.
Oh, I thought it was with the person that she married.
No, the person she's married's ex.
Oh, yeah, I call horseshit on that one. How can you do that?
Some people's wives get along with their exes.
Oh, man, she still wanted him.
David's ex and I are friends.
She still wanted him.
Well.
Oh, my God. So, anyway, want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Hopefully we didn't disappoint, and if we did, well, shove it up your ass. What can I say? So, we'll be back Friday. So, Friday we got the Oreo and cheese thing. It's the social media made me do it segment. We'll do that. And then I think next Wednesday we should do the watermelon and mustard. Because that's just gross enough to go ahead and want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you guys share the show, love us, like us, do anything you want to us.
Speaking of Oreos, we have carrot cake flavored Oreos in the kitchen.
And you know what? They're waiting right now, and they're not going to be waiting much longer because I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See you on Friday.
But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently.